Hey there, welcome back. Thanks for spending another few minutes with me in the Word of God today. Today, I want to give you a promise from God, one that can help us to understand the world around us when it seems to make no sense at all. You see, in times like this, it can seem like things are just completely off the rails, like there's no rhyme or reason or method to the madness, that life is just chaotic and unexplainable. But we serve a God who is infinite, a God who is so much more than we can even comprehend. And when we face situations, uncertainties in life, we can trust Him because of who He is. All throughout human history, there's been difficult times, trials that have come on the world that seem to be the end of a nation or even of the world at times, but God has always been there to see His people through. In Jeremiah chapter 29, beginning in verse 11, God makes this beautiful promise to His people. He says, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans for welfare and not for evil, to give you a future and a hope. Then you will call upon me and come and pray to me, and I will hear you. You will seek me and find me when you search for me with all your heart. I will be found by you, declares the Lord, and I will restore your fortunes and gather you from the nations." You see, God has a plan for our lives. And sometimes it doesn't make sense. It doesn't seem to be unfolding in any rational way that could be for our good. But what God desires is that in these times when we can't make sense of what's happening around us, that we would turn our attention to Him, that we would seek Him, that we would pray to Him. And when we do this, when we open our hearts to Him, when we turn our attention to Him, when we seek wisdom from Him, when we can't make sense of anything that's going on around us, He makes us this promise that He will be found by us, that He will be available to us, and that He will reclaim us for Himself, that He will return us to His original plans for our life. Everything that's happening in the world today is not caught God off guard. And while it might not be according to His ultimate plan, He does have a plan for your life. He has a goal that He is working towards, and nothing will be able to stop the will of God for your life.